Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? We're going to be talking about our auxiliary inputs. And if you notice here, we have 6 quarter-inch auxiliary inputs, and we also have 2 RCA inputs. These RCA ins and outs are very, very popular. Now, while we're here, the aux out here, the quarter-inch auxiliary outputs, they have the exact same function as these 8 XLR outputs. It's just a different type of output. We can assign the same signals to our auxiliary outputs as we can to our XLR outputs. Okay? Now, what you're looking at here is a typical quarter-inch to USB-C that you can now plug in most smartphones, tablets, iPads. You plug into the device, and then you plug the quarter-inch into the quarter-inch inputs, and that's how you're going to actually set this device up. Okay? So let's go ahead and jump into X32 Edit and take a look around. So the first thing we want to do in X32 Edit is come up to Routing. We're going to come to our Inputs, and we're going to make sure that this aux in remap is set to aux ins. What this does, this now tells the X32 or M32 mixers that the signal coming into the aux ins is going to come from those physical auxiliary inputs. That's it. That's all we have to worry about right here. At this point, we're going to come down to our aux FX. And as you can see, I've already got my CD player coming into the mixer. Over here, the iPhone is what we just talked about earlier with that cable. And then I've got a line coming in from my computer. And guys, this could be anything. This could be the old iPods. It could be the CD players, portable. It can be anything that has that quarter-inch input for your mixer and the output jack for your device. It could be an 1/8-inch stereo jack. It could be an 1/8-inch mono jack. You don't know until you plug it in and try and see what it sounds like coming through your system. Auxiliary 7 and 8 is always going to be your USB recorder. That is the recorder that's built into your actual mixer. For the rack, it's in the front. For the producers, all the other ones, it's going to be up there on the top. This just always stays the same, okay? And there's a reason for that, and we'll get onto that in later videos. Couple things to acknowledge here. These do not have certain channel strip processing. They don't have a gate. They don't have a compressor, but they do have an EQ. So with that being said, when you use these line level inputs, that's what they are. And we're going to look at this right now. If I come to the config, as you can see right here, it says trim. It does not say gain. So when I let this CD come back up and start playing again, remember our inputs are always the same. And I want you to notice right here where I padded this down to -9.8. We want that input signal over here coming in around that -18. So on this particular CD, if I bring this up to Unity, as you can see, that is way past my -18 input. So I'm going to take my trim and I'm going to trim this down until I can get it right up there around that -18. At that point, I can now work with this auxiliary input signal. As you can see from here, it's going over to the mains. If this was a backing track for a vocalist and this number 1 was their mix bus, I simply highlight it right here. I bring this mix into their bus, and now they can listen to that backing track at their comfort level and do whatever they want to do. And that's just a quick shot over here on these mixing bus inputs but that's how easy it is to work with your auxiliary inputs. Okay? Take care, God bless, and we are out of here.